So we've looked at vertical shifts, horizontal shifts. We've put vertical and horizontal together. So now, could there possibly be anything else? Well, of course, there's reflections. Now, we can reflect about the x-axis or we can reflect about the y-axis. The difference is if you find the minus sign out in front of your function, you're going to go about the x-axis. And if it's inside of the f of x, so now it's f of minus x, it's going to be reflected about the y-axis. So let's look at that so that we can actually understand that. So if I have the first example, I have the absolute value of x, and then g of x is the opposite of the absolute value of x. So if I have the absolute value of x, now we notice that that minus sign right here is out in front. So if it's out in front, then I'm going to have to reflect it about the x-axis. So remember, here's your x-axis. So I'm just going to make it look exactly the same on the bottom. And that would be your graph. Now for the second one, let's also look at it kind of in the same manner. I've got the cube root of x. And so the cube root of x looks like this. Now I want to look at the second one. I notice this time there's no x out in front. The minus, there's a minus inside underneath the radical. So that means everywhere there was an x, now I've put in negative x. So that means I'm going to reflect it about the y-axis. Remember, here's the y. So I'm basically having to kind of figure out, now I've got to take this piece over here. If I'm making around the y, it's going to have to go over there. So it's going to be kind of like this. It really is as simple as it sounded.